Minution? Minukin?
Munchkin?
Munchkin? Tillerson with that good hair. There's Rick Perry. Wow. Best cabinet in history. Ben Carson, Rick Perry, Betsy DeVos. I mean, Scott Pruitt. You can't top this cabinet.
No, you can't. They're winners.
Yep.
All of them. The whole lot of them.
There's Mad Dog foaming at the mouth. JK.
LOL.
Lol. Lols.
Lulz. We're just here for the lulz, honestly.
Scott Pruitt is great. Now, Scott Pruitt looks like a northern version of Jeff Sessions.
Mm-hmm.
True or false?
I would say true.
Yeah. There's Carson. So this is great. Now the cabinet is starting to pour in.
Oh, look at this. They're all shaking hands.
Yeah.
This is heartwarming. Oh, man. So we're here today. This is the Oppo live stream of the State of the Union. I'm Laura. This is Tim. Sorry, Tim.
Tim
if you want
Baltz,
to
Laura
introduce
Gray.
yourself. I didn't mean to do that for him.
That's fine.
He's a man. He can do it for himself.
Tim Baltz. I'm Tim Baltz.
Yeah, he's Tim. I'm Laura. Yeah.
Now, we've got a drinking game that we're going to be playing. So we should explain the rules of those.
Let's do it. Well, first of all, my drink. Drinking white wine with some jet fuel ice cubes. What have you got there, Tim?
I've got Diet Coke.
Ooh.
May or may not have spiked it. Didn't spike it.
You didn't
it's
spike
just
it?
Diet Coke.
Oh yeah, you're still in Dryuary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not really. I've cheated 4 times. But the drinking game that we've got has a pretty handy phrase list on it. And these are some of Trump's greatest hits from the first year of his presidency so far.
Like the Beatles' greatest hits, but Trump.
That's true. So his Let It Be would probably be the Muslim Registry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. His Love Me Do would be when he defended the Nazis.
That's
after,
true.
You know.
Sergeant
Kelly.
Pepper's probably when he said Megyn Kelly has blood coming out of her wherever.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Norwegian Wood. That would be his Muslim registry.
Oh, I thought that would have been I Don't Like Mosquitoes.
You know what? I think you're right there. That would have been the Norwegian Wood. It's just got such a finger-picking flair to it.
Yeah, that's true. What's mess up someone? If he messes up someone's names, that to me is Eleanor Rigby because it's sad.
Yeah, real sad.
Then again, I'm not a real Beatles fan, and that's kind of all the songs that I can list. But this is a real greatest hits. The Beatles barely have a greatest hits. They have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 good songs.
3 or 4. 3 or 4. Not bad for some liberal Englishmen, sort of foreigners.
Were they liberal?
They were liberal.
You go back in time and why focus on the past when you can focus on the present? There's Melania.
Oh, there she is. Oh, look, she's wearing white. And that's great because I'm on an all-white food diet. So she's playing with my theme. We got the biscuits. We got the fries. Hi.
She's waving, and I pretended that I was waving at her.
It was good.
Tell us more about your diet, Laura.
Oh, I'm just we eating only white foods. That's it. It's the way to true health.
Crackers,
biscuits, crackers.
bread.
Yep, saltines. 100% saltines.
Is it okay to fry a potato? Is that still white food?
Oh, sure, because fat is white.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
lard. Lard is white.
Crisco. If I wanted to have some rice cereal with Crisco on it, I could do that.
Now they're showing a few more members. Steve Mnuchin, Munchkin, however you pronounce his name.
It doesn't matter. Words don't really matter, right?
He's loyal to Trump. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Now we're getting a nice back shot, and now it's another front shot.
Look at that leather upholstery.
Are you talking about Rick Perry's face?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ben Carson. A lot of people with glasses. You know what that means? Got some real readers at the State of the Union tonight.
But they won't be reading tonight. Tonight they'll be listening.
Yeah. The primal reading.
Alpha reading.
There it is. That's the entire House chamber. Boy.
Ooh.
Melania's probably thinking, like, when is Donald getting here? I want to sit down.
Oh, I don't think Melania should sit for any of this speech.
Oh, that's a great
That would be
point.
disrespectful to our troops.
And if she stands, then everyone else should stand too.
Right.
Here he is.
Here he is. Here he is. Guys, shh, shh, shh. Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
We got to give him a standing
O.
We got to Nobody's taking the knee. Not during this live cast.
Nope.
Oh, here, yeah. Oh, this is good.
One of his best features is the handshake.
Knows how to do it.
Wow. Eye contact, handshakes.
It's just, oh, he's going to really shake them all. Just every single hand in that crowd.
You know, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that the blue in his tie kind of looks very similar to the blue in my tie.
Oh, Tim, you're right. You guys match. The Betties.
And the blue of that lady's blazer, or blouse, or top. What? I don't know. Laura?
You're like a mix between that lady and his tie.
Yeah, I am. What would you call something like that? Do ladies prefer, not that I really care, I'm probably going to say blouse, but is it blouse, top?
Chemise.
That's a chemise?
A chemise or a blouse. She's more wearing a pantsuit, actually.
Yeah, I'm never going to say chemise, I'll be honest.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is better than a Floyd Mayweather fight.
I feel like I'm working out my hands as much as Floyd Mayweather works out his hands in a Floyd Mayweather fight.
That's right.
And that's a comment on how he's a defensive boxer, probably the greatest of all time.
Oh, look at Melania. That's a beautiful golf clap right there.
Yeah, it is.
I'm excited. Honestly, I'm ready to get to a drink. So I really hope that during this, Trump does talk about how attractive his daughter is. Then I get to take a drink.
I'm betting on claiming that global warming is a hoax perpetrated by the Chinese.
Oh, yeah. Double sips for that one. Oh, we got to keep going. This is...
Hey, there's someone in judge's robes. Hope that's not an imposter and it's a real judge.
Yeah. No fake judges. Gotta hand it to C-SPAN. Sweeping camera angles.
Yeah, it's true. This is probably the first time I can admire.
Oh,
whoa!
sorry.
You almost fell down there.
My heels are a little high. I wore stilettos for the State of the Union. No one can see it, even though it's under the desk, but I'll know they're there.
Shall we?
Yep.
Oh,
we shall.
That felt good to stand in patriotic duty.
It really did.
There's Paul Ryan.
Cutie.
Real cutie. Now, that's a haircut from the 90s I wish would come back.
I know.
Now they're clapping at each other.
Yeah.
Now he's walking around. Ooh! He's getting cocky with the applause.
Yep. Oh, God, Melania. Just... her sexy deadpan is unparalleled.
Yeah, you really can't tell what she's thinking ever.
No. Inscrutable.
It's a strength.
I'm so excited.
And this is actually a very kind gesture. He's stepping away from the microphone when he's clapping.
Because he doesn't want to...
Yeah, he doesn't want the reverb. Dipping in for a snack, huh?
Yeah. I can't drink yet because he hasn't done any of the things.
Yeah. There he is. Pence is loving it.
He really is.
He's like a child in moments like this. You can tell how in awe he is of a bunch of people clapping. And it's good to discover that wonder.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and the distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United
Freudian
States.
slip there. He's going to prevent something.
He's
Paul Ryan preventing the
he's
President of the United States from speaking.
He's nervous.
He's scared.
He's scared.
He's scared.
Well, Trump's a true alpha.
It's true.
Paul Ryan thinks that he is, but when he's next to a true alpha like Trump.
Secret beta.
What is she thinking? Look at that. The Democrats are already seating.
Right. First to sit down. Every Dem in the house, you know.
First in line for lunch.
No respect.
Yeah.
Free lunch, no standing.
Mr. Speaker.
Nice.
Mr. Vice President.
Nice.
That was a good opener.
Members of Congress.
Great opening.
First Lady
Ooh.
of the United States.
I agree.
Wow.
And my fellow Americans.
Yep,
Nice.
we are.
Less than 1 year has passed since I first stood at this podium in this majestic chamber to speak on behalf of the American people and to address their concerns, their hopes, and their dreams. That night, our new administration had already taken very swift action. A new tide of optimism was already sweeping across our land.
Tide Pods. That's
Each
nice,
day
Josh.
since,
Tide Pod Challenge.
we have gone forward with a clear vision and a righteous mission to make America great again for all Americans.
It's great. Oh, yeah, we're doing it.
All right, here we go.
Already. What was that,
Very
like
good.
15 seconds in?
And you notice the delay is the people in front don't know that the people behind them are standing. And that's actually typical anytime people are standing. You know?
Yeah, that's why you got to get into a concert, stand up front.
Over the
whole
last
time.
year, we
Can't see
have
what's
made
behind you.
incredible progress and achieved extraordinary success. We have faced challenges we expected and others we could never have imagined.
True.
We have shared in the heights of victory and the pains of hardship. We have endured floods and fires and storms. But through it all, we have seen the beauty of America's soul and the steel in America's spine. Each test
Scoliosis? Do we
has
have
forged new
scoliosis?
American heroes to
interesting.
remind us
Maybe
who we
America
are
has scoliosis.
and show
Take a
us
note about
what we can be.
Yeah, check if America has scoliosis.
We saw the volunteers
Steel.
of the Cajun Navy racing to the rescue with their fishing boats to save people in the aftermath of a totally devastating hurricane. We saw strangers shielding strangers from a hail of gunfire on the Las Vegas Strip. We heard tales of Americans like Coast Guard Petty Officer Ashley Leopard, who is here tonight in the gallery with Melania.
That's
Love it.
great.
Another
Oh, good.
standing no.
All right,
no,
good.
This is great.
That's what I thought.
Does she, if she doesn't stand for herself, is she disrespecting
She
her
may,
own story?
she may be injured.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to give her a free pass then.
Yeah. I'd say that's probably the
Okay,
way to go.
I'm
yeah.
giving her a free pass.
Ashley was
She gets a
aboard
free
one of
pass.
the first helicopters
Yeah, we're
on
good.
the scene in Houston during the Hurricane Harvey.
Uh,
Through 18 hours of wind and rain, Ashley braved live power lines and deep water to help save more than 40 lives. Ashley, we all thank you. Thank you very much.
that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yep, they're
stand up
standing
for her
again.
again.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe she's just being humble. Maybe she's not injured. Notice she does the classy thing. She just mouths the word thank you.
We heard about Americans like firefighter David Dahlberg. He's here with us also. David faced down walls of flame to rescue almost 60 children trapped at a California summer camp threatened by those devastating wildfires. To everyone still recovering in Texas, Florida, Louisiana, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands, everywhere, we are with you, we love you, and we always will pull through together, always.
Yeah, see, it's a message of love.
Right.
He's always spreading a message of love. I'm not. Has he defended?
3 standing O's.
Oh, nice.
This is good.
Just going over this list. Has he
Yeah.
gotten close to defending Nazis?
No,
or?
not yet. He's actually saying some really nice things about Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that was nice. Although
And-
that is the first time that he's mentioned the fires in California.
Thank
That
you to
is true.
David and the brave people of California. Thank you very much, David. Great job. Some trials over the past year touched this chamber very personally. With us tonight is one of the toughest people ever to serve in this house. A guy who took a bullet, almost died, and was back to work 3.5 months later, the legend from Louisiana, Congressman Steve Scalise.
Steve Scalise.
Scalise.
That's right. Get him to stand up. There you go, Scalise.
Oh, this is good. Tim, I'm actually getting a note from your nanny. I think it's time for your medicine.
That's very good. Yeah, our producers.
Do you have a nanny?
No. Our producers are joking around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to take a couple pills right now.
I think they like you, Steve.
That's a great note for me to step out on.
We're incredibly grateful
Aaron's going to join.
for the heroic efforts of the Capitol Police officers, the Alexandria Police, and the doctors, nurses, and paramedics who saved his life and the lives of many others, some in this room.
Hi, Aaron. How
In
are
the
you?
aftermath, yes.
How are you doing? Oh, it's another
What did we
standing
miss?
up.
Okay. Fun. I don't know what he said, but I'm sure it was great.
It was great.
So what are we talking about?
In
When
the
I left,
aftermath
it was
of that terrible
devastation
shooting, we came
of
together,
hurricanes.
not as Republicans or Democrats, but as
It's
representatives
bipartisanship.
of the
Oh,
people.
great.
But it is not enough to come together only in times of tragedy. Tonight, I call upon all of us to set aside our differences, to seek out common ground, and to summon the unity we need to deliver for the people. This is really the key. These are the people we were elected
Pelosi does
to
not
serve.
look happy about this. Maybe she doesn't like unity.
Yeah.
Maybe Pelosi's
She's an unhappy person.
interesting. She's wearing black.
Oh, yeah. What's that
Maybe
about?
this is the death of unity for her.
Oh,
Ooh,
look, she's
she does
got
not
something in
look
her
happy.
teeth. She needs some floss, it looks like.
Got to be honest, with the all-white food diet,
Oh,
Over the
yeah.
last
you don't
year,
get
the
anything
world
stuck in
has
your
seen
teeth. It all
Can't
just
tell.
disintegrates
That's
before
great.
it gets to your
that no
stomach.
people
That's a
on
life
earth
hack.
Are
Right?
so
Life
fearless
hack.
or daring or
Only
determined
eat white flour food.
as
Mhm.
Americans. If there is a mountain,
hair.
we climb
It's
it.
bothering me.
If there's a frontier, we cross it. If there's a challenge, we tame it.
Like a
If
lion.
there's an opportunity, we
There you
seize
go.
it. So let's begin tonight by recognizing that the state of our union is strong because our people are strong.
Yes.
Yes. We got
Up,
to
up,
stand
up,
for
up,
that
up,
one.
up.
And this is how we stay strong, by standing up and down.
Yeah, it's quads, the
Glutes.
glutes. You got to work the glutes.
Oh, there we go. We got Pelosi stood up for that one.
Oh, good.
And together we are
could
building
have been a longer
safe,
standing O.
strong,
Yeah.
and proud America. Since the election, we have created 2.4 million new jobs.
Million. I love how he
Including-
says that.
I do too.
Million.
It's like, it's the sound of money.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nom nom.
including 200,000 new jobs in manufacturing alone. Tremendous number.
Tremendous number.
Manufacturing. Jobs belong
Two men.
to men.
After years and years of
Manufacturing.
wage
It's not woman-facturing,
stagnation,
ladies.
we are finally seeing rising wages.
Yes.
Get him up.
Get them up there.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
rising like the wages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Finally, rising wages.
Unemployment claims have hit a 45-year low.
45-year low. Do you think Pence will use the gavel for fun?
And
Oh, I hope
something
so.
I'm
That'd
very
be
proud
funny.
of.
He's funny.
African American unemployment stands at the
I'm
lowest
hoping they'll
rate
do like a
ever
staged reading
recorded.
of Night Court after this.
Okay. That could be really fun.
Oh, look. How interesting. Wait, why are they?
He's asleep.
They're sitting down. 'Cause
Yeah.
We just talked about
Their community.
their community. So why?
Interesting.
Oh, but they're standing up,
Uh-huh.
even though
And
he
Hispanic
wasn't talking
American
about them.
Isn't that an
unemployment
interesting
has also reached
juxtaposition?
Yeah.
the lowest
Like a Pina Bausch
levels
piece.
in history.
Trump is together.
I know.
He is.
These extras that they hired, though, are not
Small
doing the best
business
job.
confidence
Yeah, well,
is at an
You can never
all-time
trust a
high.
background actor.
The stock market has smashed one
will.
record after another. gaining
They're trying to
$8
become a
trillion
lead. You know, they'll put
and
glass
more
in your
in value
shoes.
in
Right.
just
They'll
this
trip you.
short period of
They're
time.
bad people.
Yeah.
The great news. The great news for Americans: 401k, retirement pension, and college savings accounts have gone through the roof. And just as I promised the American people from this podium 11 months ago,
11 months.
we
God.
enacted the biggest tax cuts and
Yeah.
reforms in American history.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Biggest tax cuts. You know, the thing is,
In American history. And
in American history.
I'm not a student of American history, but wow, that's impressive.
And the thing is, if Hillary was doing this speech right now,
Oh.
she wouldn't be able to say that.
Well, she doesn't have the charisma for
No.
it.
I
Do
mean,
you know
even
what I
if
mean?
she had done the
Ooh.
exact same thing. Oh,
Look at
him.
McConnell. He looked like
Our massive
The,
tax
uh,
cuts
fish
provide
man from,
tremendous relief for the middle class and
Shape of
small
Water.
business.
Oh,
right
that's what I
there.
thought you were
To
going to
lower
say. I
Sexy,
saw that movie.
sexy guy.
Very sexy.
For hardworking
So I'm
Americans,
noticing in the drinking
nearly
game, he's
doubled
not saying any of this
standard
stuff,
deduction
and I kind
for
of need to get
everyone.
a buzz on because
I
I'm
know.
doing something after this. So I guess we're gonna ask,
New
any-
drinking game rules.
Can we
You
get some
have
new
a drinking
rules?
game rule.
$24,000
comment with some
earned by a
rules, and we
married
can
couple.
You need
get
to
this
get to
going.
this white wine.
Completely
Yeah.
Hello.
tax-free.
It was
yes,
$12. Screw top. I got to
Oh,
drink
that
it. It's
looks
the good
like a-
stuff.
beautiful,
We also
Yeah.
doubled
beautiful year.
the child tax
Gorgeous.
credit.
2017.
Mm.
The best.
We're the best year in America. Oh, Jared
There
Ivanka.
we
I
go.
love
Typical
that.
There
family
we
of
go.
four,
Oh.
making $75,000.
Who needs Kate and William
will
when
see
you have
their
Jared and
tax bill
Ivanka?
Yeah,
reduced
right?
by
Royal
$2,000,
family.
slashing
Real
their
monarchy.
tax bill in half.
Standing before us.
In April, this will be the last time you will ever file under the old and very broken system, and millions of
This
Americans
is great.
will have
'Cause
more
I haven't filed my
take-home
taxes in
pay
years.
starting
So this will
next
be great for
month.
me.
Yeah?
A lot more.
You know, it's just, it's numbers. I
It's
get
a
money, I
lot.
spend money. You know, I don't. So,
And it's a lot of paperwork,
It's
bureaucracy, big government.
ugh,
Why do we have taxes in the first place?
Yeah. Melania, Queen.
If I could go back in time
Uh-huh.
and get rid of the taxes that put me through public school,
Yeah.
We
I would have had a
eliminated
great life.
an
Absolutely.
especially cruel
Absolutely.
I could have homeschooled
tax that
myself.
fell
Would have been
mostly
great.
on Americans,
Yeah.
making
You
less
have
than
that-
$50,000 a year, forcing
That
them
air
to
about
pay
you that you're an
tremendous
educator.
penalties,
You know what I
Right?
mean? So
simply
Like a
because they couldn't
self-educator.
afford
I believe that.
I'm always
government
self-improving.
You gotta
ordered
pick yourself
health
up by your
plan.
bootstraps.
And you know
We
what I like about you
repealed
What's
is
that?
you're
the
always
core
wearing boots with
of the
straps,
Yeah.
disastrous
'Cause I'm ready.
Obamacare.
right?
The individual mandate
need anyone
is
to help
now gone.
Oh, we're talking about individual mandate. Oh, now
gone.
that. Oh, look, Ted Cruz.
Oh, Ted Cruz is there. That's great.
He loves it. They don't love it though. Bernie
No.
Sanders.
And Pelosi's talking.
Honestly, the actress they hired to play Nancy Pelosi in this is disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job, he says. Good job.
We slashed the business tax rate from 35% all the way down to 21%.
21,
so
hot
American
age, hot
companies
number.
can compete and win against
Drinking
anyone
age.
else
Let's get some drinking
anywhere
games.
in the world.
I
These
wanted to
changes
stand for that
alone
one,
are
but
estimated to
The-
increase average
They didn't, so
family
we couldn't. But
income
do you
by
think
more
those
than
are
$4,000.
Paul Ryan like brought
A lot
those
of money.
glasses and stuff? Do you think that's
oh
his
yeah,
own?
he
dishware?
always travels with a pewter.
He seems like
set.
he
Small
seems like he would,
businesses
doesn't
have
he?
also received a massive
Someone like that
tax
is very
cut
particular.
and can now
No.
deduct
About their
Polishes the
flatware.
silver.
of their business income.
Can everybody
Gates
get
is
this?
in
Tonight
it.
are Steve Staub and Sandy
Oh,
Kepler
we're getting a
of
new
Staub
drinking game rule.
Manufacturing,
New
a
rule.
small,
Drink when
beautiful
Pence
business
and
in Ohio.
Eddie Ryan nod in
They've
unison.
just
Oh, when
finished
Pence and
the
Ryan
best
nod in unison.
year
Oh,
in
fun.
their
Oh, and Eddie
20-year
Ryan.
history.
Oh, any Ryan.
Any Ryan that's
So
there.
any Ryan in the room. It could be Paul Ryan, any Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
Yeah. She's there, I bet.
Of course. It's all of the Democrats just filled their slots with paid Hollywood actors.
Yeah. And it's exhausting.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting.
just like
Because of
paid him to
tax
do
reform,
snarky face moves.
they are handing out raises, hiring an additional 14 people, and expanding into the building next door.
Next door.
Good feeling.
That's a unison nod.
Yep, definitely. Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
You having some of Tim's Diet Coke?
One of Staub's employees,
Brought my own.
Corey Adams, is also with us.
Hey, Corey.
tonight. Corey is an all-American worker. He supported himself through high school.
Hello.
Lost his job during the 2008 recession and was later
Didn't we all?
hired by Staub, where he trained to become a welder. Like many hardworking Americans, Corey plans to invest his tax cut
accidentally took a
raise
drink.
into his new home and
Once
his
it
two
goes, it's hard to
daughters' education.
Turn it off.
Corey, please stand.
Oh, a solo stand.
I like this.
Clever.
I like this.
I'll stand with him too. Corey.
The nice thing about Trump is that he's taking all of the attention on him and putting it onto other people.
Yeah. Which is kind of what he's known for, you know? Sharing the spotlight.
Right.
And he's a great welder. I was told that by the man that owns that company that's doing so well. So
Who was
Is
that?
that like an inside joke?
Oh, I
Oh,
love
it.
that. He's funny.
The man that owns the company.
Yes. We haven't had a funny president in a while.
No, we haven't.
Many of them
Totally
thousands
humorless
and thousands
trolls.
of dollars per worker.
Humorless
and it's getting
trolls, that's
more
the damn truth.
every month, every week. Apple has just announced it plans to invest a total of $350 billion in America.
Billion.
And
dollars.
hire another
Oh, hi.
20,000.
Oh, you know what?
Someone else coming in?
Yep.
Love that.
I have got to go get another pair of Spanx on.
Yes. You can never have too many Spanx. You can never have too many Spanx. Oh. Hi. Nicole Thurman's joining us.
Oh.
Just a little while ago,
Nicole
ExxonMobil
Oh, he
Thurman.
looks
announced a
good.
Doesn't he look
$50
good?
Oh, he looks so nice.
And he looks happy.
He got his big hair tonight too, which
yes.
is good.
Yes.
I like a big hair.
I think it's fun.
Ooh, did Laura bring her wine?
Yes, and you can have it.
I hope she doesn't mind him have a little sip of
We've
it.
got a drinking game
Oh,
going
what
where
is it?
anytime Pence and Ryan nod in unison, you drink.
Oh, okay.
So to every citizen
Oh,
watching
look
at
at 'em.
home tonight,
Oh, they're
no
ties.
matter where you've been or where you've
Pour a
come
nice
from,
big glass. I'm also drinking a
this
little bit of a
is your
shake.
time.
I got a chocolate
If you
shake
work-
going on
Oh,
with
that's
some wine.
fun.
Believe
Most
in
people would say
yourself.
that's a gross combination. I
believe
would
in
say
America.
I'll try anything
Yeah.
twice.
You can dream
You gotta
anything.
mix it up.
You gotta
You
mix
can
it
be
up.
anything.
Have you cried yet?
I haven't cried. I've really just been
Absolutely
taking
anything.
everything in, and it is a lot.
They nodded in, and they stood.
yeah,
I'm gonna
we've been
drink. I need
standing.
one anyway. Oh, look at that! Look at Eric.
Oh.
Look at all these people.
Oh, we should still be.
Okay.
I'm
they like to
embarrassed.
stand for a while. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
okay.
Some of them different ones.
Tonight,
Now
I
everyone
wanna
wears
talk
red
about
and
what
blue.
kind of
I think
future
I'd wear
we're
a
going to
green
have.
tie.
I would,
and
yeah,
what
green
kind
is
of a
nice.
nation
It's
we're
kind
going
of just
to
like
be.
mixing it up.
Yeah.
I would wear
All of
purple.
us
Because
That's
I would
fun.
just mix
as
the
one
colors
team,
together.
one people.
Mhm.
And I look good in
And
purple. I'm
one
wearing purple now.
Look at that.
American
Okay.
family can do anything.
It can do anything.
We all share the same home.
We do. I
same
mean,
heart,
I don't live in the
the
White
same
House, but I
destiny.
get what he means.
Yeah, it's a
and
metaphor.
The same
We share the
great
same home.
American flag.
The
I do like
flag.
the flag. We got to talk about the flag.
We gotta talk
That
about
should
the
be a
flag.
rule in the drinking game. Actually, anything should be because I'm ready to drink, like I
Yeah,
said.
I think you can drink, but then you just specifically have to drink when they nod.
Okay, it's like mandated drinking and then just fun drinking.
Exactly.
For funsies. Okay. Oh, look at all those white people.
There's a lot of them.
I love them.
Together
And they
we
make
are
the country great.
They
rediscovering
do.
the American way.
Old white people.
In America,
Mm-hmm.
we know that faith and family, not government and
Right.
bureaucracy, are the center of American life.
Right.
Yes,
The
it
motto
is.
Is in God we trust.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Look at Paul Ryan. He said, evangelicals, y'all
Up
listen.
to Jesus. Up to God.
Up to Jesus. Thank you for the State of the Union.
And you know, there is a separation. Oh, he was pointing to that. the
They
in
don't
God we
need the
trust.
yeah. We're in a
That's
Trump
fine.
age now. Like we don't really need a separation.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Pelosi even likes
I
that.
see a little shade from African tie though.
And we celebrate
You
our
better be
police,
careful. That's not nice.
our military, and our amazing veterans.
I'll
as
celebrate anyone in a
heroes who
uniform.
deserve our
I mean, I
total
will too.
and unwavering support.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
standing
yeah,
one,
yeah.
I
I'll
think.
stand for that. Oh,
Look at them.
them.
They got lots of
Daddy,
decorations.
daddy,
Daddy, daddy, daddy, daddy, daddy, daddy.
Gimme,
Gimme,
love,
mommy,
love.
papi. I
Mwah.
like them. We're supposed to spread the claps up. This is a good workout because, you know, I bet a lot of these Congress people, they don't get a lot of action.
That's
with
what we're
us.
saying. It's good for their hearts.
It's kind of like a little
Preston
squatting.
Sharp,
Mm-hmm.
a 12-year-old boy.
Look how happy
from
Pence
Redding,
looks. I'm so
California,
happy for him.
who noticed
Where's
that
Mother?
veterans
There she
kid
is,
were not
Mother.
marked with flags on
Okay,
Veterans
Barron
Day.
did a comeback today.
He decided all by himself
Now, I
to
think
change that and started a movement that has now placed
This is not Barron.
40,000 flags.
this is
Who
a
is
little
that?
boy. It's a little boy who's putting
Of
flags
our
on
great
graves.
heroes.
Where's Barron?
Preston,
Oh, he's putting
great
flags
job,
on
well
graves.
done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the little lawn mowing kid? No.
It's
He's
not the lawn mowing kid, but I bet that they would get along.
They really are so good to the kids that I can't even keep him straight. Look at, he said,
He's great.
that is adorable.
That's a lot of fun.
I bet he's so excited to sit next to Melania
It's
too.
fun to have kids there.
It
it's
is.
fun.
Look, his pin says, I care. I'm glad a little kid cares.
Yeah.
I really thought he was Barron though, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
They like blonde kids.
Young patriots like Preston teach all of us
Preston.
about our civic duty.
Preston.
That's a rich
As
person's
Americans.
That
name,
is a
isn't it?
very
And I
rich person's
met
name.
Preston a little while ago.
Today I saw a
and he
madman
is
on
something
Twitter
very
saying his name was
special.
Trent.
I
Oh,
can
okay.
tell you.
Gotta run out.
Great
I'll see you
future. Thank
later.
you
Who
very much
coming
for what
in?
you've done, Preston.
Oh, hey,
Thank you
honey.
very much.
Oh, my God, he got a flag on. Josh is here, y'all. Josh is here.
Preston's reverence for those who have
Oh,
served
no.
our nation
It's on the
reminds us
ground.
No, you can't put a flag on the ground
Oops,
now. You
it's
gotta
actually
put it up.
stuck under my rolly chair.
Oh, Josh.
Oh, I love the
You're
flag.
having quite an entrance.
for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Welcome.
Thank you
And
so
If you
much.
want any wine, we've got some. We've got a ton of fried
I'd
chicken.
love
for
some.
the
We're trying to get very
national
American with
anthem.
it. Oh, you can just drink some of mine, yeah.
Stand for the national anthem. Respect the flag. Whoops.
Respect the flag.
Respect the flag.
Respect
You
it.
respect this flag. You respect this flag now. You respect this flag now.
That's what they do in North
Trump is
Carolina.
here, so you respect this flag now.
Look at him. He said, you respect me. He leaned forward. He said,
You
watch
respect
it.
this flag now.
Yes, honey. Oh, look, they're really. Okay.
You best respect this flag now. Okay? This is
Okay.
for respecting now.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T,
You gotta
this
respect this now.
Love their
F-L-A-G.
country, and they deserve a government that shows them the same love
Everybody
and
deserves a
loyalty
government,
in return.
I think.
For the
I think
last
they do.
year, we have sought to restore the bonds of trust between our citizens and their government. Working with the Senate, we are appointing judges who will
Do you want some chocolate
interpret
shake?
the
Oh, please.
Constitution
I
as
got a lot of
written,
lipstick on it. Be careful.
including a great
Pretty
new
good, though.
Supreme Court justice and more circuit
Let
court
me see him.
judges
Show me daddy.
than any
Oh.
new
Show me daddy. There's
Ooh,
daddy.
sausage.
There's daddy looking good. Somehow he makes that black robe pop.
And he
Don't you
doesn't
think?
smile. Look at him.
Look at him.
He's like, I'm not going to smile because
He's
I know
smizing.
smiling isn't my thing.
You can tell he's
Smizing.
smizing.
The eyes say,
You
I
can
am
tell
happy
he's
to
happy
be
to be
here.
there.
The mouth says, I am a serious judge.
Exactly.
We are totally defending our Second Amendment
Totally.
and have taken historic actions to protect religious
Yes, honey.
liberty.
They're
Yes,
all
he
going to
did.
have guns.
He did the little gun fingers.
He did?
So you knew.
Oh, I missed
A lot
it.
of
I
times
got too
people forget
excited.
which amendment is second.
This
This is how you
one.
remember. 1, 2,
Bam.
ka 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 ka.
I like that. I think, oh, wait.
Oh, Betsy.
And we are
Betsy
serving our
DeVos
brave
showing
veterans.
chest.
Oh, she's
Including
showing just
Okay,
little keyhole
work,
boobies.
Betsy.
Choice in their healthcare decisions.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think they nodded together, so I'm going to drink again.
Yes, you have to. May I?
I'm truly just going to keep drinking no matter what. Okay, there was one lady
Yes.
that stood up real quick.
Clap
she said,
for
this
them.
is my thing.
Exactly.
I like this.
Exactly.
I like how they pick, like, they're like, this is the one I'm going to really get into.
Ooh, that's a handsome.
Oh.
On your phone.
The
Last
shade
year,
section? I
Congress
don't think
also
so.
Yeah, on her phone.
I don't like that.
That is
The
rude.
She's just on her phone.
VA
That's the thing. You
Accountability
shouldn't be
Act.
allowed to bring phones. We don't have phones.
They should put them in a little pocket like at a Dave Chappelle show
That's
that
right.
you can't unlock.
Dave
Since
Chappelle don't
its
mess around with the
passage, my
phones. Trump's like, just take
administration
pictures
has
of me and
already
Instagram it.
removed more than 1,500 VA employees who failed to give our veterans the care they deserve.
Yes.
And we are hiring talented people
Ooh.
who
Yes.
love our vets as
Work.
much
Yes.
as we do.
Yes.
I love our vets.
I love the vets.
I love our vets.
I always try to go to vet nights, you know,
Same.
meet some vets.
Without our vets, so many more of my dogs would have died.
Oh my God!
really
All
mean
the
that.
dogs would be dead. All the
I
dogs would
can't
have to
tell you
fight
how
in
many
wars?
times I've been to a vet, and it's wild because it's like a doctor but for animals.
Oh, see now you're thinking of a veterinarian. He's talking about people that fight in wars. And you could say a veterinarian does fight wars for
I
kitty cats and
love
stuff.
people who fight in wars.
I do too.
I
I respect
love
that.
people who fight in wars.
Of this great journey.
Okay, now see they're all smizing as well.
All Americans
They're just not used to
deserve
being on camera.
accountability and respect. And that's what we are giving to our wonderful heroes, our veterans.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes,
look,
for
we got
our
something.
veterans.
This is
Oh my
such a
God.
sexy speech.
Oh
Let's
yes, we're cutting to a
check in
graph.
on
Yes,
how
we're
many
gonna.
babies are being made. Oh, okay.
We have a graph of how many babies are being made right now that we're going to
Reward good work.
How many
show. We will not
babies are
see it,
being-
but it's going to
We
be
won't
on the
see it?
feed.
Okay, I hope it's a lot because
But
it's hot.
it is going to be
This is
high.
a-
They are skyrocketing, we're being told.
I'm surprised we're even listening. I mean, we're not out somewhere getting our free time. We
I
should
mean,
be
if
thankful
I
that we
weren't a
showed
gay
up.
conservative,
I know. We tried it
Betsy.
once.
I am
Oh.
gagged for Betsy
I'm
tonight.
gagged for her as well because it's like this bright blue. She's like, I
She
will
is
stand
bright
out.
blue, and she's not afraid to show a little bit of chest and yet no boobs. Like
Right.
literal chest plate.
It's because you want to tell them like my boobs are somewhere, but like I don't want you to look at them yet.
In the history
It's a trick.
of our country.
Hey, oh, some guy lost his mind.
Hey.
Some guy said that is what I'm
Hey,
care
hey.
about.
Ho, ho.
Look, Paul Ryan said, yes, daddy.
Says, yes, daddy.
Yes, daddy.
Yes, daddy. Oops.
Ooh, they're both nodding. I'm drinking.
We have ended the war on American energy, and we have ended the war on beautiful, clean coal.
Beautiful,
Oh, God.
clean coal.
I love a beautiful, clean coal.
Oh, my God.
Just a piece of coal. I mean, you get
Rick
your hands
Perry
dirty.
loves that.
Oh, Rick Perry.
Rick
Good
Perry
for
has
us,
fucked
Perry.
coal for sure.
He
You
probably
know
has.
Rick Perry has
He
fucked
only
coal.
fucked that clean coal, though.
You know Rick Perry has
Ooh,
fucked
We are
coal.
Stuck it
now
in some
very
coal.
proudly an exporter of energy to the world.
Hell yeah. Work.
Oh, this other guy screamed. I'm telling you,
Work.
there's a guy that's like, coal is my thing.
Yes. Should be all of our
In
things.
Detroit,
It's all of our things.
I halted government mandates
Uh-huh.
that crippled America's great, beautiful auto workers, so that
Beautiful auto
we can
workers like
get
coal.
Yes.
Motor City
Coal.
revving its engines again. And
Ooh,
that's
Motor
what's
City
happening.
represents.
Yes. Cat.
Ooh, Detroit is back on the map. Detroit
Here we
is back
go.
on the map.
Here we go.
I mean, first they brought us Eminem, now they coming back with the factories. We're glad about that factory,
I love that the factories are coming back.
too.
I love it.
I love a guy that works in a factory.
Many car
Me too.
companies
I don't want
are
to be
now
one of them,
building
but
and
I love
expanding
them.
plants
They
in the
come in
United
all
States,
dirty and tired,
something
but
we haven't seen for
factory
decades.
work gets them buff.
Chrysler is moving a major plant from
Wow.
Mexico to Michigan. Toyota and Mazda are opening up a plant in Alabama, a big one.
Can you imagine that? A
And we
car made in
haven't
Alabama.
seen this
I
in a long
cannot.
time.
It came from
It's all
Japan. They
coming back.
moved to Alabama. Oh my God.
Can you
This
imagine
is
that?
exciting.
That is exciting. That is news to
America
me.
coming up.
That is news to me.
Alabama.
I'll drink to that.
Yes.
Oh, Elaine, looking fabulous.
Oh, she looks so good. Look at that red coat. I want to know where they shop.
Very
Do you not follow her
soon,
blog?
No, I
auto
do not.
plants
Is it
and other
good?
Oh,
plants
it's so good.
Will be opening up
I gotta follow it. You gotta
all
give me the
over
link.
our country.
I'm joking on my shake.
This is all news.
If they can make cars in Alabama, they can make them
are
anywhere.
Oh, they sure
totally
can.
unaccustomed to hearing. For many years, companies and jobs were only
good.
leaving us. But now, they are roaring back. They're coming back.
Yes.
They're coming
They
back.
wanna be
Cars
where the
roar.
action is. They want to be in
You want to be where the
United
people
States
are.
of
You want to
America.
go where
That's what
everybody
it
knows your name. Yes,
Yes,
honey.
mommy. Okay.
Oh, look, Kobe coming in.
We got a friend coming
Y'all,
in.
Kobe coming in. Okay, I'm
so
gonna
good
keep
to see you,
drinking.
Nicole.
Have fun.
Thank you. So good. Kobe, welcome. Wow, this has been amazing. I am on cloud 10.
Exciting
It is, if you're on
progress
cloud 10, I'm on
is
cloud
happening
11.
Every single day. To speed access to breakthrough cures and affordable generic drugs, last year, the FDA approved more new and generic drugs and medical devices than ever before in our country's history.
Can you believe that?
So much more, you know? And these are the good drugs.
And the good medical devices.
You know, absolutely, absolutely.
Not those street medical devices.
No, those
good stuff.
MS-13 is constantly using medical devices.
Yes.
We also believe that patients with
patience is a virtue.
Absolutely.
Terminal illness should have access to experimental treatment immediately.
Yes.
Yes, so
that could potentially save their lives.
I got sick in an airplane terminal once, and it was terrible. So I know what he's talking about.
From country to country to seek a cure. I want to give them a chance right here at home. It's time for Congress to give these wonderful, incredible Americans the right to try.
Absolutely. I mean, this president has been so great on healthcare.
Yes.
You know, I mean, no one has been better at healthcare than him.
Totally. And you know, not having to deal with that hassle of going country to country to country.
Right. I mean, who among us hasn't flown country to country to
yes.
country seeking medical care?
I once got gonorrhea in Thailand that I had cleared up in the Philippines. And in clearing it up, they gave me chlamydia, which I had to go to Vietnam to get rid of.
That's the Philippines for you.
I know. Prescription drugs, he said.
That's
work.
I love that. Oh, we're working.
Yeah.
I work. I've worked a number of days.
Okay, so I tell you what.
Yeah.
He's really not said any of the stuff on here, so we'd love more drinking game rules to you out there on the internet.
Absolutely.
Please, comment.
I mean, this is an all-American evening, so if we can pair that with all-American drinking,
that would be fabulous.
Be complete.
That would be fabulous.
Of high drug prices, one of my top priorities for the year.
So many priorities. Yeah. I was saying, he's reading really well tonight.
Yes,
you know?
I agree.
Some long words.
Sometimes I think he must be memorized. He's reading so well.
You know, it's like, I can't, you know, you get all those syllables in sequence.
A lot of them have lots of syllables. Watch, he says.
America has also finally turned the page on decades of unfair trade deals that sacrificed our prosperity and shipped away our companies, our jobs, and our wealth. Our nation has lost its wealth, but we're getting it back so fast. You know. The era of economic surrender is totally over. From now on, we expect trading relationships to be fair and, very importantly, reciprocal.
I love that.
Oh, that's so good. It's so good. I mean, you know, and it's, you know, some people think it's counterintuitive that he constantly brags about his own wealth while at the same time criticizing the ability of Americans to gain wealth.
Yeah.
I don't see a contradiction there.
No.
You know, he's just so exceptional that he's been able to succeed where regular Americans like you and I haven't.
It's from the top of the mountain that you can sort of see everything.
That's a great analogy. That's a great. I mean, he's the Edmund Hillary of our time. Economic.
American workers.
I don't like Hillary. Edmund, I'm for.
Sorry, I even said that name.
Through strong enforcement of our trade rules.
Yes.
The strongest enforcement.
As we rebuild our industries, it is also time to rebuild.
That's how that word is. A lot of people don't know this.
They don't say it right.
Yeah, that word is industries.
Yeah.
You know, of course.
People put the stress on trees instead of on dust.
Right, but that's
industries.
But it's classic leftists focusing on trees instead of on dust.
Yes.
You know, the cold dust that gets in your lungs when you work a hard day.
Exactly.
Not the, you know, the trees that we cling to for.
I think we should just, as a rule, say you don't get to clock out until you're coughing. Just across the board in jobs.
That is such a good. That's a brilliant proposal, Josh. Absolutely.
That it can now take 10 years just to get a minor permit approved.
Oh no, this is great. It looks like we have a new rule. Oh, drink when you see a liberal frown.
I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, their sadness brings me joy.
Both parties to come together to give us safe, fast, reliable, and modern infrastructure that our economy needs and our people deserve.
Well, there we go.
Oh, come on.
That's a double frown. My goodness. Recky, R-E-C-Y, Recky. What is that?
He's frowning and slouching.
Yeah.
It looks like
very bad body language.
That's going to come
a lot of these Democrats.
It's going to haunt him. I mean, the chiropractor bills alone, you know.
Yeah.
He's going to have to hop country to country to solve that.
For the new infrastructure investment that our country so desperately needs. Every federal dollar should be leveraged by partnering with state and local governments and, where appropriate, tapping into private sector investment to permanently fix the infrastructure deficit, and we can do it.
We can do
it. Yes, we can. That's a good slogan for it.
No.
I didn't even realize.
Just be careful.
I've just put that time out of my mind.
Yes, we can. Bad, we can do it. Good.
And the message is subtly different.
Very different.
Subtly different.
Permitting and approval process. Getting it down to no more than 2 years, and perhaps
because I actually think we can do it doesn't start with a yes. I think it starts with a no. And someone else is trying to do it, you go, no, we can do it.
Absolutely. And
America first.
This era of American optimism, it should start with no's. You know? No, you can't come in. No, you cannot participate in the market. You know,
New roads, bridges, highways, railways, and waterways.
Waterways.
And we will do it.
Waterways.
Now that would be incredible. Can you imagine like a car that could ride on water?
Like a water car.
What would that even be like? That would be fabulous.
This is what, you know, I've never entirely understood what he meant when he talked about infrastructure, but this must be what he means.
It's these kinds of revolutionary ideas. People actually being able to transport themselves across water. Like it's the future.
That sounds so fun.
That would be incredible.
We want every child to be safe in their home at night. And we want every citizen to be proud of this land that we all love so much.
Absolutely.
I'm proud.
I'm proud.
We can lift
I'm proud of this
proud.
plan. I'm proud of this flag.
From dependence to independence, and from poverty to prosperity.
Absolutely.
As
Oh, wow.
There's a frown if ever I've seen one.
Although, admittedly, Bernie might just look like that.
I believe so, yeah.
I don't know if that's just his resting.
I think he's very happy right there, actually. But
as tax cuts create new jobs, let's invest in workforce development, and let's invest in job training, which we need so badly.
I love the way he said that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, let's do lunch. Casual, throw it off.
What are you doing next quarter? Let's have some job training.
Yeah. Are you free next quarter? I'd love to, I would love to boost the market with you.
Let's open great vocational schools. So our future.
Oh, I haven't been on a vocation in so long. I've been working very hard lately.
I know.
I'd love to just get away and go on a vacation.
You work so much. You deserve a vocation.
I know. I know.
And let's support working families by supporting paid family leave.
Yes.
You know he supports families.
Yes. Let's support families.
Yeah. Oh, there's his family.
Speaking of, that's a family I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Jared and Ivanka, pay them to stay. Pay them to stay right here.
Oh, I love them. I would be them.
To all citizens. That is why this year we will embark on reforming our prisons to help former inmates who have served their time.
Prison makeover.
Get a second chance at life.
Okay. Second
Prison
chance
makeover.
at life. Still on the inside, though.
Sure.
Right? I mean.
Yes.
Okay. Just get a little nervous.
No, I mean, you can't let them out.
No. Yeah.
Struggling communities, especially immigrant communities.
Yeah, you're telling me.
He's targeted immigrant communities. He has absolutely targeted them.
He's trying to help them.
And that's what I love about this president.
I love that. American families. For decades, open borders have allowed drugs and
Okay, I'm going to need to bounce for a little bit.
Into
Tim, if you want this flag, I'm going to leave it on the ground over here. It's just on the floor. We've got Tim coming in. Kobe, lovely to be seeing you. I'm going to go watch this on the toilet on my phone.
The poorest Americans.
A pleasure, Joshua.
Most tragically, they have caused the loss of many innocent lives. Here tonight are two fathers and two mothers.
Come on in, Tim.
Freddie Cuevas, Elizabeth Alvarado,
all right.
and Robert Mickens. Their two
Very
teenage
good.
daughters.
I was just enjoying this beer you gave me. It's a little harsh, so I'm using a straw.
But in September 2016,
as you can see,
on the eve of Nisa's 16th birthday, such a happy time it should have been.
It is a battery.
Neither of them came home.
Yes.
I'll explain it in a
These
second.
I'm so glad you brought that.
girls
I'm so glad. I've been too.
Were brutally murdered while walking together in their hometown.
I came in at
6
kind of a somber
members
moment.
of the savage MS-13 gang have been charged with Kayla and Nisa's murders. Many of these gang members took advantage of glaring loopholes in our laws to enter the country as illegal, unaccompanied, alien minors and wound up in Kayla and Nisa's high school.
Yeah.
Evelyn, Elizabeth, Freddie, and Robert, tonight everyone in this chamber is praying for you. Everyone in America is grieving for you. Please stand. Thank you very much.
This story should stand. Yeah, let's stand for that. Okay.
So as I was saying, so the battery here is connected to my testicles. Anytime a liberal is shown on screen, they're going to shock me.
Okay.
I think it's the crew kind of trying to have a good time at my expense, but...
well, Tim, I won't touch you, huh? Because I don't want to go with you. Oh, my God. This story is so sad. I am glad no one's politicizing it.
That's true. It'd be a shame if it were politicized.
I mean, this is the kind of genuine American tragedy that you want to be absolutely sure. And, you know, the left is going to try to politicize this.
Of course they're going to try to politicize it.
The left is going to see this genuinely heartbreaking family and what is clearly very real grief. And they're going to instantly try to politicize this, and that's why he's our leader. It's more humane than that.
320 million hearts are right now breaking for you. We love you. Thank you.
That is absolutely true.
That's true.
And that's why it's so important we don't exploit them, you know?
That's true. Or cheapen the moment in any way.
Right, no, certainly not that.
That kind of
just have to shift this.
We can make sure that other families
clamped really tight.
I gotta say, Tim, I'm nervous for your down there parts. Huh?
You can be honest.
The deadly loopholes that have allowed
you can be specific. My nether region.
Criminal gangs to break into our country.
You're so blue.
I
love that.
New legislation that will fix our immigration laws and support our ICE and Border Patrol agents.
Sorry.
These are great people. These
are
are great people that work so hard in the midst of such danger.
Sorry.
So that this can never happen again.
Well, they haven't shown a Democrat yet. That's
I'm not even being shocked.
It's just that was a false alarm. They thought that was Gillibrand. Come on, that wasn't Gillibrand.
Oh, guys.
That was not Kirsten Gillibrand.
I'm just getting sympathy.
The United States
bit pain.
Is a compassionate
I almost grabbed onto you.
Oh, don't do that.
We do more
I want to live.
than any other country, anywhere in the world, to help the needy, the struggling, and the underprivileged all over the world. But as President of the United States, my highest loyalty, my greatest compassion, my constant concern is for America's children, America's struggling workers, and America's forgotten communities.
Absolutely.
Where did they go?
I want our youth to grow up, to achieve great things. I want our poor to have their chance to rise. So tonight I am extending an open hand to work with members of both parties, Democrats and Republicans, to protect our citizens of every background, color, religion, and creed.
Yes.
Did you see Creed?
What's your
pretty good?
Good film.
Yeah.
Good film.
Rocky 7?
I liked the punching.
That's Steve King. That's as far as you can get from a Democrat. Nice try.
It's stressful. It's stressful when I think about your parts being shocked.
Of every elected official in this chamber is to defend Americans, to protect their safety, their families, their communities, and their right to the American dream. Because Americans are dreamers too.
Oh, I see what he did there. He's co-opting the language.
Got it.
So what he's saying is the dreamers that we're calling, illegal immigrants, the children that are here that have a dream, Americans are dreamers too. Take back the language.
That's fantastic. He's so savvy in that way. Because if we stop thinking about them with positive language like dreamers, it's
easier. One leader in the effort to defend our country. Homeland Security Investigation Special Agent Celestino Martinez. He goes by DJ.
He pronounced that so comfortably.
He said, call me either one. So we'll call you CJ.
That's a drink right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, foreign names are hard to pronounce.
Before becoming an ICE agent and spending the last 15 years fighting gang violence and getting dangerous criminals off of our streets.
Yeah.
Tough job.
Yeah.
At one point,
Notice
MS-13
he's
leaders
buttoned
ordered
his blazer while sitting
CJs
down,
to
too.
murder,
that's tough.
and they wanted it
That
to
puts some
happen
strain on the
quickly.
torso.
But he did
You gotta have
not
a heck of a
cave
torso to
to
pull that off.
threats
Well, you get
or
your
to
tailor
fear.
to let out the jacket.
Last May, he
Oh, that's
commanded
good.
an operation
That's
to
good.
track down gang members on Long
Laura.
Island. His
Laura.
team has arrested
They're talking
nearly
about gangs.
400, including more than 220 MS-13 gang members.
Tim, I told them to
And I
turn
have
up
to tell you what
the
the Border Patrol
electricity
and
for
ICE
your
have
thing.
done.
No, it's
We
working
have
fine.
sent
Yeah, I told them to put it up to
thousands
about
and
7 or 10.
thousands
It's
and
fine. You don't have
thousands
to.
of
No, I already told them. They're in the
MS-13
other room.
Horrible
joking.
people out of this country
That's
or into our
It's
prisons.
not a joke. I really did.
So I just want to congratulate you, CJ. You're a brave guy. Thank you
CJ.
very much.
we should stand for CJ.
Oh, CJ. Topped off my my wine with some liberal tears. Just gonna, sweet, sweet liberal tears.
And I asked CJ, what's the secret? He said, we're just tougher than they are. And I like that answer.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Whew, I gotta tell you right now. I'm
Now
a little bit
let's
of a
get Congress to
statistician,
stand
and we
you
have a little bit of a graph
all
of
of
how
the
well
people in
Trump
this
is doing
great chamber
on the
have
State of
to
the
do it.
Union.
We have
Let's
no
throw it up
choice.
there.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it up there
CJ,
while I
we're
eat
gonna
some
send
chicken,
you
because I guess some people wanted to see us
reinforcements,
eating
and we're
chicken.
going to send them to you
But
quickly.
this graph is
It's what you
basically
do.
how Trump's doing versus how Hillary is doing in this State of the Union speech.
Oh, good. Good.
Mm.
Over the next few weeks,
A lot of
the
people are
House
too
and
afraid to show
Senate
that.
so
will be
bad at
voting
being
on an
president,
immigration
She
reform
doesn't even get to give a
package.
State of the Union speech.
In recent
That's how
months,
bad she
my
is being president.
administration has met extensively with both Democrats and
It sucks
Republicans
so bad. She's
to
not
craft
even
a
giving this speech.
bipartisan approach to immigration reform.
That's Schumer. Oh.
Yeah, I got it way up there. You're gonna be
With
fine.
a detailed proposal
You're gonna be fine.
that should be
Do you need
supported
some wet naps?
Yeah,
by
please.
both
Here,
parties
take some
as
wet
a
naps.
fair
Oh my God.
compromise. One where nobody gets everything
Jesus.
they want, but where our country
Do we have enough
gets
budget for
the
Tim to get another
critical
soup?
reforms it needs
He's
and
on the
must
show
have.
tonight. I am.
That's Bob Corker. All right. Enough with the false alarms.
Here are the four pillars of our
Rubio
plan.
didn't stand for that.
The first
weird.
pillar
Very weird.
of our framework generously offers a path to citizenship for
Ooh.
1.8 million
Do we need a
illegal
path?
immigrants
Do we need any
who were
path
brought
to
here by
citizenship?
their
all about
parents at a
dangling,
young age.
right?
That
Yeah,
covers
dangle the
This is
carrot.
the carrot on the
almost
stick.
3
Like,
times
there's a
more
path, but
people
it's really not there.
than the previous administration covered.
I don't know what that is, but it seems like
That's good.
it's fun to.
Under our plan,
I really thought they'd
those
shock
who
me on
meet
that wine shot.
education
Yeah.
and work requirements and show good moral
Oh, so many
character
wet naps.
will be able to become
These are
full
fun.
citizens of the United States over a 12-year period.
Well,
That
they both-
seems short. 12 years.
That's very
The
short.
second pillar
I've been living here for
fully
a lot longer.
secures the border.
We'd be into Trump's third term by the time they get their citizenship.
Can we take a vote on who has the best golf clap? Oh,
That means building a great wall on the southern border, and it means hiring more heroes like CJ to keep our communities safe.
You know why I like CJ?
why?
He's got the same initials as us, citizen journalists.
Yep. Great heroes have the same
Crucially,
initials.
our plan closes
I
the
coined that
terrible
one myself.
loopholes
That's very
exploited
good.
by criminals and terrorists to enter
You got
our
a lot of
country.
lipstick on this chicken.
And it finally ends the horrible and dangerous
Just I
practice
only wanna eat the
of
white stuff.
catch and release.
I like a president that can fish.
Oh, Ted Cruz.
That guy.
Ends the visa lottery.
You get that
a
from Ted
program
Cruz?
that
No, the
randomly
Congressional
hands
Black
out
Caucus.
green cards without any regard for
Shocker.
skill,
Maybe every time we see
merit,
Ted Cruz,
or
you
the
get a
safety
handy.
of American people.
That would kind of even out this experiment, right?
Yeah, I'd have to give it to myself. I have to be embarrassed.
I share an office with you. That's not like a new thing.
It's time to begin moving toward a merit-based immigration system. One that admits people who are skilled, who want to work, who will contribute to our society, and who will love and
like
respect our country.
Ooh, Cory Booker. Oh, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh. They turned that up to 10 for Cory Booker? Jeez.
Cory Booker's going to mansplain Euro nads to you if we let him get in charge.
It's not going to be left. There's not going to be much left to mansplain after this.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm starting to regret hooking it up to an electric current, but it is fun.
Yeah, you know, when you put that up on the whiteboard,
can bring in virtually
I was questioning it.
Numbers of distant relatives.
Well, you know, it's a way for me to...
Under our plan, we focus on the immediate family by limiting sponsorships to spouses and minor children.
We had some booze there.
We had some booze.
Oh, hey!
Aaron,
do you want some lipstick chicken?
Not just for our economy, but for
I'm
our
trademarking this
security
lipstick chicken.
and for the future of America. In recent weeks, 2 terrorist attacks in New York were made possible by the visa lottery and chain migration.
I wonder what that's all. They must still be
in
punishing
the age of terrorism, these programs present risks we can just no longer afford.
I had an ex I used to do what you're doing with your balls. My ex and I used to do that.
These outdated immigration rules.
It's really fun.
And finally bring our immigration system into the 21st
Yeah, it was a negative association thing with us too.
Okay.
Luckily, they're not shocking me when they show the back of Democrats.
Represent a down-the-middle compromise,
you'd be in a lot of
one
trouble.
that will create a safe, modern, and lawful immigration system.
What's going on?
For over 30 years, Washington has tried and failed to solve this problem.
Yeah, they've tried and failed.
This Congress can be the one that finally makes it happen.
See, he's pumping them.
Most importantly, these 4 pillars will produce legislation that fulfills my ironclad
little white wine,
to sign
little
a bill
opposition soda.
that puts America first.
That's great. That's, you gotta stand for that. Gotta stand for that. Got to.
So
America first.
This is good. You should try this at home.
Mix this with something?
Yeah, with white wine. The white wine's sort of the, you know, the Melania. The orange sort of the Trump.
I've got a name for it.
What's that?
This is the first family.
I love it.
White wine and orange soda. The first family.
Will also support
this really is covered in lipstick. I'm gonna have my own
to
piece.
The terrible crisis
of
opioid and drug addiction. Never before.
Kind of cancels out both of the good flavors.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
We have to do something about it.
Wow.
In 2016,
those naps are wet.
That's
we
fun.
lost 64,000 Americans.
You can have as many as you want, though. Waste not, want not.
174 deaths.
Waste a
per
lot,
day,
want a lot.
7 per hour. We must get much tougher on drug dealers
That is
and
true.
pushers if we are going to succeed in stopping this scourge.
To be honest, between my balls getting shocked repeatedly and Laura and you coming in and out, eating, camaraderie.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've kind of zoned out over the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. You gotta feel it.
They really turn it up to 10 when Cory Booker comes out.
And helping get treatment for those in need. For those who have been so
now, are
terribly
you
hurt.
protesting the Super Bowl because of the anthem?
Always. As Americans
always
do.
Yeah.
In the end, we will succeed. We will prevail.
That's nice.
Oh, they're just shocking you all the time now.
Hey, yeet. Hey, yeet. Okay. I gotta figure out. I gotta unplug this. Nicole, yeah.
Oh God.
We see a
Gotta. I'd be careful. He's a little haywire. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy.
Brian Hollet is 27, an officer with the Albuquerque Police Department.
Pretty.
He's here tonight with
I hope
his
he's
wife,
okay.
Rebecca.
Hey, Nicole.
I hope his balls are okay.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. What I learned is that balls can take a lot of heat. They can take a lot of pressure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh
my God, look at that baby.
They're sensitive, but they're strong. Oh, I didn't see the baby.
You didn't see the baby?
I love it.
What if I just eat this Big Mac? It's probably been sitting here for a while.
Do it.
Homeless woman preparing to inject heroin.
Food actually keeps longer than the FDA tells you it does.
Oh, okay, good.
It's a lot of lies from the government.
She began to weep.
Ooh.
She told him she didn't know
You guys were
where
drinking
to
the
turn.
Yeah, we're calling it.
Soda and the wine.
It's called the First Family.
Okay.
Fun little drink.
Can I have it? Can I have
In
some of that
that
wine?
moment,
Yeah.
Ryan said he felt God speak to
Has he
him.
just continued to keep
You will
killing
do
it?
Yeah, he's just killing.
Because you can.
Winning.
He took out a
All I
picture
do
of
is
his
win,
wife
win, win, no matter
and
what.
their 4 kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Then he went
You have
home.
got to release that album.
I'm gonna put that song
His
out.
wife
I
really
think it's
have
a
got to.
good, like, original.
People like it.
poppy.
And there's
She
too many
agreed
liberal.
to adopt
You're making the
The whole
cocktail.
I'm gonna make the cocktail.
their new daughter.
I love it.
I put on
Ryan
a
and
jean
Rebecca.
jacket
Oh, costume
so I can be like the,
change.
The
the
goodness
common man.
The
of our
forgotten
The
nation.
forgotten
man.
man.
Yeah, people
It's
forget
so-
about denim.
It also just looks cute on me, right?
Yeah, no, you look great.
Okay.
You look great.
That baby's just sleeping.
That's
Baby, wake up.
sweet.
Trump talking.
That's sweet.
That's rude. That's a rude baby. Oh, there she goes. She's awake a little bit.
Yeah.
I shouldn't talk bad about a baby, though.
Doesn't Melania, and I mean this as a compliment, she
Uh.
was looking at the baby, doesn't she look like a sort of an enchanted sorceress who lives in the woods who's going to take the baby and like
She's going to
suck
take
its
the
youth
baby's
out of it
energy?
and stay young? But I
and then
mean that
she'll
in a
stay
good
young
way.
forever.
I mean that in a good way.
No,
Thank
I
you,
see
Ryan and
that.
Rebecca.
I think that's a good way. That's a nice thing to say about
She's
mom.
surrounding
rebuild
herself with
America's
kids, you know.
strength and
I'm going to tell you
confidence
what.
at home.
When you put orange soda
We
with
are
white
also
wine, it tastes like
restoring our
vodka
strength and
soda.
standing
Mhm.
abroad. Around the world, we face rogue regimes,
Yeah, that's a
terrorist
taste.
groups,
Yeah.
and
That's
How's
rivals
the
a taste.
drinking
like
game
China
going? Are you
and
getting...
Russia.
Let's
challenge
see.
our
I didn't hear the new rule.
Our
When
economy
you see a liberal
and
frown,
our
well,
values.
well,
hope
when
Tim's
they frown for
okay.
me,
These
I'm sure
horrible
he's fine.
dangers.
The
We know that
elasticity of
weakness
testicle
is the
skin,
surest
I
path
think,
to conflict,
sort of
and unmatched power is
Sometimes
the
dulls the
surest
electricity.
means
Okay,
to
I'm going to
our
have to test that out
true
sometime.
and great
really, it's a lot of fun.
defense. For this reason, I am asking
Look at Paul Ryan.
Congress
He's
to
like,
end
Daddy.
I
the
know.
dangerous defense sequester and fully fund our great
I like how
military.
sometimes when Trump talks, you can see all his teeth at once. He's like, the great
He wants to
fun.
make sure he gets the words right,
And then
which
you hear all the breathing, and it's like, this is a powerful speech.
yeah, I like that about him too.
Who's that guy? Who that? Orange?
This is good.
As part of
I'm
our
really going in on this
defense,
big man.
Yeah.
we must modernize
Actually, why
and
Trump likes
rebuild
it.
our nuclear arsenal.
Nuclear,
Hopefully
finally
never
talking
Oh my
about.
God.
having to use
Are
it,
you going to tell us what we're going
but
to do in North
making
Korea?
it
I
so
know.
strong,
Kim Jong-un is really
so
bothering me.
powerful,
Yeah.
that it will deter
Little.
any
It will
acts
deter.
of aggression by any other nation
Get 'em.
or anyone else.
Get him, baby.
Yeah.
There we go. And look at the Army guys. They're like, we are not going to
Those
nod
are our
or
daddies.
move, but those are daddies, and
Uh-huh.
they're going to help us out.
Oh,
look
Jeff
at little baby
Sessions.
Sash. Hey, Sash.
He is so cute.
He's adorable.
Perhaps someday in
Did
the
you see
future, there will be
the
a
Lord of the
magical
Rings
moment
movies?
I did.
He's a hobbit.
He's a little hobbit.
But a hobbit that can get it.
Everybody loves a
eliminate
hobbit.
Everyone
I
loves the
think all the
hobbit.
hobbits
their
can get it,
nuclear
truly.
weapons.
Truly.
Unfortunately,
Those eyes on
We
Elijah
are
Uh-oh,
Wood.
Paul.
not
He
there
sighed a little bit.
yet,
Don't you get bored
sadly.
now, baby. He ain't done.
Yeah.
Oh,
last
Pence
year,
has a good
I also
squint.
pledged that we
Yeah,
would
look at him.
work with our allies to extinguish
You can-
ISIS
distinguished ISIS.
from the face
You
of
see what
the
I'm
earth.
saying?
Yeah,
He
all
does the
those
big
One
mouth,
year
heavy
later,
breathe. So that
I
you
am
know
proud
this is
to
real.
report that the coalition to defeat ISIS has liberated very close to 100% of the territory
Wait, what?
just recently held by these killers in Iraq
He caking him
and in
out.
Syria.
I gotta run.
Bye-bye, ISIS. Okay, bye-bye, Aaron.
I'm
Bye-bye,
gonna see
ISIS.
if Tim
See,
still has that machine. Well, I kind of want that. I have a date. Oh, actually, I'm gonna stay in for just another second.
Okay.
But, all right. See you later.
Okay, I'll see you later. Who is it? Oh, look it. It's Josh.
Thank you. Hello again,
Hello,
Nicole.
baby Josh. Hey, honey.
You want one?
Oh my God. I'm gonna put a Cheeto in the Big Mac.
But there is much
And then regret
more
it.
work to be done.
Or maybe
We
not.
will continue our
No, I
fight
can't do that.
until
That's too
ISIS is defeated.
You better work,
He's
talking about-
ISIS.
he's gonna
You
take
better
us all
work.
out.
Is here tonight.
He said like 100%. He's like, bye.
Last November, Justin
He's
and
chewing
his
gum.
Ooh, okay.
comrade, Chief Petty Officer Kenton Stacy,
Okay.
were on a mission to clear
Kenton.
buildings that ISIS had rigged with explosive so that civilians could return to that city hopefully soon and hopefully
We're
safely.
drinking what's called the Trump
Clearing
family
the
or
second
something
floor
like that.
of a vital hospital, Kenton
Wine and orange
Stacy
soda.
was severely
I love that.
wounded
Is
by an
potent.
explosion. Immediately, Justin bounded into the booby trap.
Ooh, he's a booby.
Bounded into the booby
Unbelievably
trap.
Bounded into the
dangerous
booby
So
trap.
poetic,
an
Trump.
unsafe building, and found Kenton, but in very, very bad shape.
This is a good story. I
He
mean, it's a
applied
sad
pressure
story.
to
Yes,
the
but it's
wound
good.
and inserted a tube to reopen an airway.
Where'd they put the
Wow.
He then
Oh.
performed CPR for 20 straight minutes
What?
during the ground transport
Oh,
and maintained
Kenton.
artificial respiration through 2.5 hours
Wow.
and through emergency surgery. Kenton Stacy would have died if it were not for Justin's
What happened
selfless
instead?
love
Oh my God.
Did he
for
live?
his fellow warrior.
Justin.
Tonight,
He kept Kenton alive.
is recovering in Texas.
Oh, Kenton didn't get
Rhonda
invited.
No,
is
Kenton
liberated,
is still in the
and
hospital.
Justin is wearing
This
his
dude
new
saved his
Bronze
life.
Star with a V
Look at that lady.
for
She's
valor.
like, yes, he did.
Staff
Yes, he
Sergeant
did.
Heck. All of America.
I'm gonna stand for this peck.
I'll stand for him.
I'm gonna stand for a peck.
You must.
Yes, boo boo.
So brave,
He's
these
so
men.
brave, and look at him. He's humble.
So
He's like,
brave.
staying
Oh,
humble.
my gum dude said respect.
Yeah, even the guy chewing gum is like, you know
He's
what?
like, I'll give it up for
Shake my
you.
hand. Chewing
Wow.
away.
And doesn't even clap for himself. So humble.
I know.
If that were me, I would be clapping. I would be like, y'all know.
I'd be like, y'all know what
I'd be
time
like,
it
y'all
is.
know.
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all
Why don't
know.
y'all stand up? Yeah, I agree. Oh, look. Look at Trump.
Wow.
That profile, though.
Incredible. And can you believe that he wouldn't have done this under Hillary.
No,
He would
went
have
out and
crawled
saved
over
his
to
fellow
Trenton and
soldier.
been like, better that you die than
Better
come
that
back
you
to Hillary's
die.
America.
Exactly.
Trump
and
can
Trent would have been
definitely
like, that's fine.
Trump can definitely count that man as
Terrorists
one of
who
his
do things
accomplishments.
That's a
like
victory
place
for Trump.
bombs in civilian hospitals are evil.
Mm-hmm.
When
Wow.
possible, we have no choice but to annihilate them.
Mm-hmm.
When necessary, we must be able to detain and question them.
Yes.
But
Get
we
'em.
must be clear.
Be clear.
Terrorists are not merely criminals.
Go off.
No.
They are unlawful enemy combatants.
Go off, Donald.
Unlawful.
Yes, go
enemy
off.
Combatants. UECs. You down with UEC? Yeah. You don't know me.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I do not support terrorists.
Absolutely
You
not.
down with it? No.
No.
Go off, Donald.
Tell him, baby. Look at him smiling. He's proud.
And when captured overseas, they should be treated like the terrorists they are.
What's he going to do to him?
In the past, we have foolishly released hundreds
Now,
and
this makes sense
hundreds
because,
of
you know,
dangerous
he's
terrorists.
probably wrapping up before too long, and
Only
you got to
to
do the
meet
big
them
hits at the end.
again.
I wonder if we're going to get to
on the battlefield.
Guantanamo.
You know?
Including the ISIS leader, al-Baghdadi, who we captured, who we
Al-Baghdadi?
had.
Did he say
who we
al-Baghdadi?
released.
He said al-Baghdadi.
So today,
I dated
I'm keeping
that guy.
another
No
promise.
way.
I
You
used to
dated
date that guy.
al-Baghdadi.
Prior to
He
what
sounds
we
like a bad guy. Were there a lot
in
of red
order
flags?
directing
So many.
Secretary
I mean,
Mattis, who is
Sounds like
doing
he
was
and ISIS
so
now trying to
rude.
kill
Thank
people.
you.
He was so rude, and he hated America.
Oh, look at Ben Carson. He got a brick tie. Yeah, he's getting to the hits now. He's really going to take him out. He's gonna bring it home. This is like
this is where all the big stuff happens. Yes. I just saw Brittany in Vegas, and this is like when he gets to toxic. This is gonna be when he gets to hit me, baby, one more time. You know what I mean?
And everybody's like, Dad.
You gotta pull out the big ones.
Here we go, baby. It looks like his hair's getting long. I like how he's
Donald,
just letting it go.
He grows it out for summer normally.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen him on the beach in the summer? It's really long.
To ensure that in the fight against ISIS and Al-Qaeda, we continue to have all necessary power to detain terrorists.
We have to.
Wherever we chase them down, wherever we find them.
Right.
And in many cases, for them, it will now be Guantanamo
See?
Bay.
There,
What I
you
said.
knew it.
I said we going to Guantanamo. He's going to talk about
You are just like me in Vegas. I grabbed my friend. I was like, toxic's coming, toxic's coming. And I was right.
A few months ago.
This is it.
Our warriors in Afghanistan have new rules of engagement.
What are
Okay.
the rules? There's
Go
no
off.
rules, I bet. Like Outback Steakhouse. No
Yeah, did he
rules.
say new rules or no rules?
I think he said no.
Along with their
Well, no, new.
heroic
Maybe the
Afghan
new is no.
partners, our military is no longer undermined by artificial timelines, and we no longer tell our enemies our plans.
No.
Oh.
You remember
Not
how
gonna
much
tell him.
Obama would be talking to everybody?
He would be like, this is what I'm going to do.
He'd be over in Afghanistan like, yo, this is what's up.
He'd be like, this
He'd
is
be over
what
in
I'm
Iraq
gonna
like,
do.
here's what we're doing.
Kobe, the hits are coming out.
You are going to love this.
Cheetos in a hat. I'm really going for it. I need to get out of here.
Last month,
All
I
right,
also
Kobe.
took an action endorsed unanimously
So good to see you.
by the U.S. Senate.
So good to see you.
So
months
much fun.
before. I recognized Jerusalem
He's bringing it home. You
as
can
the
tell.
capital
This is
of Israel.
Dr.
the home
Kobe, you can
stretch?
tell it is the home stretch. It is the
Oh.
big hits.
He's got the gentle brow sweat of a conclusion.
Look at Jared. That man is handsome. That man is handsome.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Joshua.
That man is handsome. I would kill to look like that
Shortly
man.
afterwards, dozens of countries voted in the United Nations General Assembly against America's sovereign right
I
to
hated
make this
that vote.
decision.
It
In
was an atrocity.
2016,
You know, that's
American
the UN War Crimes
taxpayers
Commission should investigate that,
generously
They
sent
should, yes, they should
those
look at
same
themselves.
right?
more than $20 billion in aid. That is why tonight I am asking Congress to pass legislation to help ensure American foreign assistance dollars always serve American interests.
Yes.
And only
That's the
go
thing. Foreign
to
assistance
friends of
should go to support
enemies.
America.
That's assistance is always about your self-interest. I don't give to charities that don't help me. You know? I give the homeless houses so that my block is nicer,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. Foreign assistance should just be like, for tourists in another country, American tourists,
As we strengthen
here's some ducks, you know?
Oh, that's
all
nice.
around
Get the
world,
economy going.
Yeah, pay
we
for
are
a night
also
at their hotel or
restoring
whatever.
clarity about our adversaries. When the people of Iran rose up against the crimes of their corrupt dictatorship, I did not stay silent.
No, Trump,
America
he was behind that.
stands with the people of Iran in their courageous struggle for freedom.
Iran would not have risen up without Trump.
That's good, thank you.
Trump
know.
was in their corner from day one. Nikki knows. Go off, Nikki.
It's funny,
Go off, Nikki.
the word for Trump in Farsi is Trump.
Wow.
I know.
I am
Say it
asking
again.
Congress to
Trump.
address
Trump.
the
Trump.
fundamental
Yeah, it's sort of a
flaws in the
curved mouth.
terrible Iran nuclear deal.
Terrible.
So
Ugh.
terrible.
Obama did it?
Has
Terrible.
also imposed tough sanctions on the communist and socialist dictatorships in Cuba and Venezuela.
Terrible.
We don't talk enough about how terrible other countries are.
No.
You know,
Not, well, that's changing.
he's a real
That
thought
is
leader on that.
changing.
No regime
You know,
has oppressed its own citizens more totally or brutally than the cruel dictatorship in North Korea.
Oh, my God.
North
Well,
Korea's
he is so
reckless
right.
pursuit of nuclear missiles
this is where he
could
turns
very
into an
soon
insult
threaten
comic.
our homeland. We are waging a campaign.
Oh, yeah, he's
of
really ripping
maximum
on
pressure
Come on, what's
North
it going
Korea
to be?
be
prevent
like,
that
you know.
from ever happening. Past experience has taught us that complacency and concessions only invite aggression and provocation. I will not repeat the mistakes of past administrations
Yes.
that got us into this very dangerous position.
He's definitely making his own mistakes.
We need only
That is for sure.
That's what's great about him.
That's one thing great about Trump. He will not make other people's mistakes. He makes his own new, big, beautiful mistakes.
Truly unprecedented mistakes.
To America and to our allies. Otto Warmbier was a hard-working student at the University of Virginia, and a great student he was. On his way to study abroad in Asia,
I don't think this is going to end well.
Otto joined a tour
Uh-oh.
to North Korea. At its conclusion, this wonderful young man was arrested and charged with crimes against the state. After a shameful trial, the dictatorship sentenced Otto to 15 years of hard labor.
Wow.
Before returning him to America last June.
It would be crazy to put someone in jail that long for a crime that's really of no consequence to the national safety.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine that? A world in which even petty crimes were given significant jail times?
I mean, that's just so...
Like victimless crimes were given jail time? I can't imagine. That would be terrible.
It's only the kind of stuff that would happen in a country.
Fred and Cindy Warmbier
Uh-oh, they're crying.
are here with us tonight, along with
Uh-oh, they are crying. Either they're his parents or they just watched This Is Us, because they are crying.
And either way, they're justified. Either way. It's just a parade of human sadness.
Really is.
So presidential.
It really is. All these sad people, it's just great. They make you not even think about policy.
And I love that. You know, it's a great, you know, you could call it a distraction, but I think of it more as a refocusing.
That's what I think.
You know, and these are the only sad people in America. And the fact that President Trump has found them and highlighted them, that's
speaks to his strengths.
Exactly. He's got the strength to focus our sadness.
Thank you.
Oh, he's giving it up for them again. It's so good to finally see more. I just like anecdotes more than I like stats.
I know, right?
Total.
If we could replace all data with stories, I know I would learn more.
I would learn so much more.
Finally.
This could be the last thing.
Typically, that means he's coming to an end or a final part. I don't want to get too technical.
Of this regime. His name is Mr. Ji Sung Ho.
Nailed it. Nailed that pronunciation.
In 1996.
And you know he worked on that.
Was a starving boy in North Korea.
I bet they spelled it phonetically for him.
One day he tried to steal coal from a railroad
Beautiful,
car
sexy coal, like you mentioned.
Just like a Dickens novel.
Of food, which were very hard to get. In the process, he passed out on the train tracks.
Oh, God.
Exhausted from hunger.
I bet.
Really is
he
a
woke
Dickens
up
novel.
as a train ran over his limbs.
Oh, I thought for a second he said he woke up as a train. Like he woke up and he was a train.
I did not see that coming. That is awful.
The pain or the hurt.
I thought it was going to be a totally different
His
kind of
brother
awful.
and sister gave what little food they had to help him recover. And
Oh my
ate
God.
dirt
What I love about this
themselves,
story is it definitely shows how Trump is an
permanently
amazing
stunting
president.
Their own growth. Later, he was tortured.
His empathy to
North
read
Korean
these words out loud like
after
this.
returning
That's empathy, you know?
from a brief visit to China. His tormentors wanted to know if he'd met any Christians.
And I
He
get
Here
how
it
this
comes,
is. I get how
Jesus.
this
And
is
he
relevant to foreign
resolved
policy.
Yeah.
You know, he's
after
about to
that
clarify
to
for
be
everybody
free.
else.
Sung Ho traveled thousands of miles on crutches all across China and Southeast Asia to freedom. Most of his family followed. His father was caught trying to escape
think about that route.
and was tortured to death. Today he lives in Seoul, where he rescues other defectors and broadcasts into North Korea what the regime fears most.
You know, before this story, I didn't realize North Korea was that bad.
Today, he
Yeah.
has a new leg.
I really needed this to understand what that country was capable
It's
of.
serious.
With a threat
Now
like
I
this,
get it. It's serious.
With a threat like this, we should call them more names.
We should. Oh my God.
If they're this bad, we need, I mean, more playground insults.
Tweet more.
An inspiration to us all. Please, thank you.
He brought his crutches.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's
Wow.
He's an incredible man.
Wow. This is like a Tiny Tim moment. It really is Dickens.
I mean, I'm telling you.
It
I
really
didn't
is
even
Dickens.
know. I mean, but the level.
Trump is such an incredible president.
The literary illusion in this is just, it's totally remarkable.
And this is when we talk about when we say leadership. To be the president in America at a time when this man in South Korea did some cool stuff, that's American leadership.
Absolutely. I mean, and this
it's
is
top down.
And
It trickles down.
This is the kind of man that's a perfect example of why we shouldn't let foreigners in.
Thank you.
You know, not all that exceptional, right?
Yeah.
To live in
No.
freedom.
It's like 1 in a
It
billion.
was that same yearning for freedom that nearly 250 years ago gave birth to a special place called America. It was a small cluster of colonies caught between a great ocean
Yes, it was.
and a vast wilderness. It was home to an incredible people with a revolutionary idea that they could
The Native Americans.
rule themselves.
Oh, then no, never mind.
That they could chart their own destiny, and that together they could light up the entire world.
This is so good.
That is what our country has always been about. That is what Americans have always stood for.
Yes,
Always
finally.
strived for, and always done. Atop the dome of this Capitol stands the Statue of Freedom.
Oh, I was hoping he would say atop the dome stands Celine Dion, and they would have like cut there, and she would have sang the national anthem.
That would have been really theatrical. That's a great idea.
That's what I was hoping.
You should plan these sometime.
I've tried. I put up a resume in, but
And Lincoln and King.
whoa, he started at the beginning, and then he jumped. Jefferson and Lincoln and King, and here, and that's American history. You know, we came over in the boats, then Jefferson, then Lincoln, then King, and now here we are. Some of our greatest presidents: Jefferson, Lincoln, Martin Luther King.
Absolutely.
And others who went down
King's State of the Unions were great.
Oh, King's State of the Unions were incredible.
Underrated.
And I wish they did the State of the Unions out on the Washington Mall
Like he did 'em.
used to.
Yeah.
Because I just thought you could fit so many more people.
Over one more monument. This one.
Wow.
This Capitol. This living monument.
This living monument.
This is the monument to the American people.
I didn't totally follow that metaphor, but
I think Trump actually is the living monument. I think that what he's saying is, I am your living monument. Because he kept saying, this living monument.
See,
what are they chanting?
They're chanting USA.
USA.
Or maybe, hold on, it might be Kazakhstan. No, it is USA.
Some of the Democrats probably are chanting that.
Okay, that's why I'm hearing it.
We're a people
And to think, 8 minutes ago he said, finally.
But all around us, defending hope, pride, and defending the American way. They work in every trade. They sacrifice to raise a family.
Absolutely.
They care for our children at home. They defend our flag abroad.
Defend the flag, yes.
Get your flag.
Respect the flag.
I think my chair's on the flag. Sorry, my chair's on the flag.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Respect the flag.
Medics and Marines. But above all else, they are Americans. And this capital, this city, this nation belongs entirely to them.
Yes. That is so true.
It belongs to them. I did miss who them was.
Me too, but that's something everybody can agree on.
Okay, absolutely.
Whatever the pronoun he's defined there, everybody got on board with that one.
And aren't we all them?
That is so true. Except for, those are not them, but we are them.
But we are them.
To listen to them, to serve them, to protect them.
Okay, bring it in, Laura. Here you go.
And to always be worthy of them. Americans.
Now, hi, Coach.
Hi, Laura. Welcome.
Oh, welcome. feel welcome because I'm already an American.
Okay, right.
So I don't need to be welcomed.
Right.
I'm already here. Everyone else, you're not welcome. Am I right?
If you need to be welcomed, something's wrong.
We
here we go.
should never, ever forget. The people dreamed this country.
Everyone can hear that when I'm
the
chewing.
people built
this feels good in my hand. I just love
and
respecting
it's the
flag.
people who are making America
It's really important to respect the flag.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Can I be honest? Oh, here we go. Standing O. Standing O. Let's do this, guys. Honestly, I feel like this has not been enough MAGA.
Enough.
You know what? I got a little footstool.
Oh.
I'm making it even bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Standing O.
Now that's a standing O.
That's right. I'm going to clap on a chicken.
USA. USA.
As long as we are proud.
Okay. We'll just.
So do you need a hand down from that stool?
Yeah, no,
and
it's
what
good.
we are fighting.
My hands are covered with cheese.
There is nothing.
Do you need a wet nap?
They work.
cannot
I
achieve.
was going to use the flag.
As
I felt a
long
little.
as
Oh
we
yeah.
have
You know what? This is
confidence in
great.
our
So do you mind?
MAGA.
Yeah.
Faith in our
Am I right?
citizens and trust in our God. We will never fail. Our families will thrive. Our people
some people
will
are saying
prosper,
impeach.
and our nation
I'm saying impreach.
will forever be safe
Alright.
and strong and
Should
proud
top off my orange
and
soda.
mighty
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
and free.
First family.
That's great.
Thank you,
Yum.
and God bless America. Good night.
Oh yeah. Standing O. You know what? I'm not even high enough. I gotta get higher.
Get up higher. Do you need a hand
I
up?
gotta really do this.
The chicken makes the
Yeah.
desk really slippery.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think
Yeah.
this desk was made in
Well,
America
I'm gonna
because it's
stand
not
on the
super
chicken.
sturdy.
Yeah. This is the
Okay.
ultimate standing O.
Oh,
Get a
yeah.
burger under my foot.
Yeah.
Get a burger under
Yeah.
there. Fuck yeah.
There's a non-zero chance you're gonna die doing
no,
this.
I'm not gonna die. I'm
okay.
an American.
Oh, you're right.
We live forever. North Korea could try to
Yeah.
freaking blow me up and I'd still be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Woo! Woo! America! Yeah! This all-white food diet is really making me feel great.
Okay.
I feel great.
That chair's got wheels?
Yeah.
You can step on it. I'm just
It's
telling
like,
you it's
just
got
like
wheels.
a choo-choo train, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
This speech
Cool.
really has got me in a good mood. How you doing,
Hey guys,
Tim?
come on back.
Come on back, guys.
Come on in, guys. Come on in, Tim. Thank you so much. Great work.
Oh,
Great
man.
work, everybody.
Oh, man.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
This is really
Oh,
it's
my
a win
God.
for all of us. It's a win for all
Really?
of us.
It's like I've never heard a speech before, you know? I feel like people are going to be talking about this like it's the only speech that has ever happened. I hope we analyze this down to just the nub.
It deserves it. It deserves a nub analysis.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Does anyone need more orange soda?
Let's go back just a little bit. Isn't it about time for us to go do that live show following the State of the Union?
Wait, this isn't the show?
This is a show. I mean, really, but this is the president's show.
The internet's the only thing that matters, right?
Well, technically you are right. We do have a television show on.
Oh, that show.
Cable. Yeah.
Oh, that show. Yeah, that show's happening.
Yeah. So at 11:30 tonight, we're actually going live.
We're going live?
So at 11, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that at 11:30 tonight, the opposition is going live. Live.
After
so
the State of the Union.
Absolutely. We'll be reacting even liver than you saw us on this Facebook feed.
Because if you thought we were reacting now, just wait until we react in like 45 minutes.
Because we have a solid 45 minutes to get really worked up about everything you saw here.
Really reactive, like radioactive.
Absolutely.
That's the best kind of reactivity, right?
Absolutely. It's it's very, very powerful stuff, and you'll see that tonight live at 11:30. All right. We're gonna leave. Anybody else have anything to say?
I love this country.
God bless the United
Tim,
States.
Wonderful work, Donald.
Love you, Donnie.